it goes.
Happy Thursday, everyone! New
Happy
series.
Thursday. And
Manga.
Happy New Year's as well. We're here.
Just new stuff all the way around.
Every month of this year, there's probably like 3 things that we're doing. At least.
Yeah. Got Sakamoto days in like a week and a half. I'm excited for that. Boy Katakuri is the MC. VA. We got
Sakamoto.
new music. We got new music in the background.
My head to the music. You guys like the music? If you're here, or if you're watching the the VOD, you like the music, rock with it. I like it. I like it almost too much. It's gonna throw me off. I feel like
I'm supposed to be reading.
Oh man. How are you guys doing though? How's your year starting so far, the first 48 hours or so?
Alright. Nothing crazy.
You guys already know, once again, we are doing Haikyuu, dropping that every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So stay tuned for that if you're a Haikyuu fan. I know a lot of you guys who are out there, a lot of you are like, okay, that's a series we probably, like, so far we've been seeing the views. It seems like people are starting to tune in a little bit more. So just know we're gonna be feasting, all right, every week.
Yeah, I will do my absolute best to get out episode 8 tomorrow. We are doing a surprise, well, not so much of a surprise, Undead Unluck stream tomorrow for the new chapter, since it comes out randomly on a Friday.
Right.
So that will obviously take precedence, but I will do my damnedest to get out episode 8 tomorrow. If not, it'll be Saturday. But yeah, generally speaking, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week.
Yes, sir. Can't wait for some stuff for that series, man. We're not even anything yet in that series. Barely scratch the surface. Barely.
I have it at about a B+ right now with
Really?
11 episodes in.
If you have it at B+, okay, I see it going. It's gonna go high. It's gonna go high. We'll see if we maintain it, but it's gonna go high. Every season of IQ, like I said, I have like a favorite match from every season, and I don't know which one's my favorite. I keep changing it. It's hard. I know what a lot of people's favorite is, but I got like 3 of them. I got 3.
That's fair. All right, but Dandadan, season 1. What'd you think of it?
Season 1 was really good. It was like nothing. Well, I was gonna say it wasn't over the top, but it was that time.
It was.
They got over the top. Honestly, the first episode and the last episode, for reasons that you guys obviously I don't have to explain it to you. But other than that, though, it was a fun watch. We had a lot of theory crafting a lot of times throughout it when it comes to the yokai and the aliens. Still don't really know anything, and I know we haven't scratched the surface in this series either, so that's why we're here catching up. But yeah, season 1, if I were to give it a grade, I'll give it a.
I have my score.
I give it an A-.
I give it an 8.5 out of 10, which I know is not technically an A-, but I really loved it. Like, episode 7 is probably to this day my favorite from 2024.
Yeah,
like, that was just cinema.
Crazy. And the fact that apparently we're going to get more that are like that.
Yeah.
I think we got a comment. Somebody was like, yeah, that's like almost like a baseline, and there's things more. I'm like, okay.
If that's the baseline, like, what do we have to hurt looking forward? It's going to be crazy.
And it's going to be so cool because we're reading this. We'll be finished with it. And then in July, we get to watch it. See how they do with the production.
Yeah, so full disclosure, guys, I have been reading the manga on my own and been sharing screenshots with Vante and our boy Sherm on Twitter. I really like the aspect of the jump scare in this manga series. It feels like whenever I turn the page, there's like some scary image or like distorted view of something. So I'm excited to get a fresh experience with this manga series. And I do know a few spoilers. I know like 3 or 4 double spreads, and they all look amazing. I don't really know the context to most of them, but I'm excited to get into it. I'll just say that.
Yeah, man. Like I said, the only spoilers I have are literally the 2.5 panels. Like I said, the other one, I still don't know what I was looking at, so I don't remember. It was very detailed design. The other one, obviously, I get the gist of what was in front of me. Characters. I don't remember how all of them look, but characters. And then another one is from this arc, which is it's not like a crazy panel, like spoiler. It looks good, but it's not like, you know, something like, oh my god, no, I wish I didn't see it.
All right, and then the title of this stream is going to be chapters 34 through 40. Vontae and I are going to alternate up until chapter 40, and then we're both going to blind react to that one. If you guys are enjoying today's stream, either live or in post, like it. Just helps us get out to more viewers. We'll probably start off a little bit slower with this series, and then as we, get going, we'll get more viewers, get more of our watchers from the anime, hopefully coming into these manga live streams. Yeah, do you have any expectations for the manga? Do you know kind of where it's going to go, where you want it to go?
Nope. It's crazy that people are saying, like, this is the arc that really put it on the map, and I can't really, like, there's nothing so far that tells me, not in a bad way. It sounds like I'm saying it in a bad way, but there's nothing so far that what we've seen that makes me think like, oh, this is going to be like an immaculate arc. I don't see it. Aside from Jiji and the torment, that stuff. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, what else is going to happen? It seems like something crazy is going to happen here. So, I'm excited nonetheless, though.
All right. So, I don't see any comments as of yet. If you guys can leave a comment, who do you want to start off? So, it'll be chapter 34, and then the other person will do chapter 35. So, myself, Twitchy, welcome, if you're new. And that's Svante.
Or rock, paper, scissors, minus one.
Oh, no! If we don't get any comments, we're going to have to do rock, paper, scissors. Those are the rules. Elite Squid Game reference, if you guys also watch that.
Yes, sir. We just dropped episode 4 and 5 in the past 24 hours. Go check them out.
All right, give you guys about 30 seconds. And if I don't see anything, it's rock, paper, scissors, minus 1, shoot.
Let's do one, shoot.
I don't want to play. I don't want to play. You read first. All right. Well, I don't see anything. You guys pop comments in the comments section whenever you want to. We will be more than happy to interact with you as long as you don't spoil. That's our one ask.
Oh, yeah.
Don't spoil. Be respectful. All right, so we're going to do this live. So, rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then 1, 2, 3, take one away.
Okay. All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shoot.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Ah!
Did you freeze?
You got me. That was actually kind of fun.
All right.
I thought it was going to be like a bigger delay, but it worked. It worked pretty
good. It was close enough. All right, so Wayne, hello.
Yo, what's up, man?
Newer face. You might have commented on a few videos. I can't quite remember. But welcome for this Dandadan stream. I am going to pull up chapter 34 right now, and we're going to get into it.
Bye-bye. So once again, let them know how we do the blind reacts.
Yep, so I'm going to blind react to chapter 34. I'm going to then have a quick discussion with Vontae and you guys while he is reading this in the background. And then afterwards, we're going to flip it. So I'm going to turn off my camera, I'm going to turn off my mic. Vontae's going to have his unique reaction to chapter 35. We'll just keep going back and forth to chapter 40. And then we will both dual react to chapter 40. So, without any further delay, let's get into chapter 34 of Dandadan. The Keto family is coming. And guys, I like to read on a single page spread unless I know it's a double spread, so also keep in mind that for any jump scares. Holy, what is this? Okarun, what do we do? How should I know? For now, we ought to wait until Miss Ayase gets back. It's too dangerous to get casually march in there. Ding dong. Oh, we know how the ding dong worked last time. Whoa! Miss Ayase is back. Perfect timing. Momo, we found something incredible. Old ladies. Granny Perm. Shout out to Dandadan from earlier in the season. Whew. Starting to feel a bit lightheaded. Better get out. The walls are pretty high for an open air bath. It would have been nice to have a bit of a view. Oh, someone's already here. And what's more, she's quite a pretty little thing. Huh? Wait, what the? You're quite young, miss. You came to this mixed-use hot springs by yourself? Hey, that sign's basically ineligible. Seeing all these ass cracks. Okay. Gotta get used to it. It's a new series. Ah, that's the stuff. Ooh, hot. A beer would be nice right now. Ah, sheer bliss. Yikes, what do I do, she thinks. I want a jet, but those dudes are in the way. Damn it, I gotta get out fast. My brain's going all fuzzy. Young lady, do you know much about gators? Huh? Gators? You mean like the reptile? No, not those gators. They often show up in mixed-use hot springs. They come after women who are in the nude. They're called gators. All right, so this is where season 1 ended. This is seriously bad. Can I fight off this many with my powers? If you beat the leader of a wolf pack, the rest will scatter. I heard that once. If I levitate the one who seems to be the leader, then maybe the others will get scared and hightail it. She got her arms grabbed. This is a bit more suggestive than the anime. Oh no, I'm too lightheaded. Can't get my powers to work right. Boom! The snake sculpture got hit into old man. Ah! Ah! Ha! Yikes, what did he do? He must have touched some weird place. Ah, the girl's running away. Get her. What the hell was that? As the building falls on them? Good. You guys were about to do something naughty. Look out, the walls are coming down. Get out quick. Ah, it's crushing me. I don't really understand what's going on, but now's my chance. Ah. Okay. No, that is not okay. He grabs her by the ankle. That weird smile. But he sees something ahead of her as the building literally is coming down. And she was just in the doorway. Seifa! Whoa. Pretty great view, huh? That is a really cool sketch of a page. Sometimes a rundown hot springs bath isn't such a bad thing. I sure am lucky sometimes. I really am. Hey, what up, Turbo Goat? Turbo Granny, what are you doing here? Don't underestimate me. When Seiko said the lad's address, it hit me. Ding! This is hot springs territory. So I stealthily snuck into your backpack. Ugh, you could have just come along. So, what do we do about this building? As she's getting... I love the way that, like, Turbo Granny just, like, strolls through with the most confidence I've ever seen in anyone in the world. Forget about it. It was already a wreck, and I didn't do nothing. Damn it, what the hell was that? Yow! Hey, who the hell did this? You people did this, didn't you? Ah, it's the Kito family. Have you bastards been causing trouble again? Oh no, it's the Chamber of Commerce. Oh no! Run away! Get them. Turn them into the police. Those scumbags. Lock them up for life. Phew. that was a nice bath. You saved my skin, thanks. Who the hell was saving you? The abilities of this vessel acted of their own accord. That could be just classic tsundere granny, or there could be more. Moving on. I guess so, huh? More importantly, did you see Jiji's house? In your capacity as Turbo Granny, what did you think? Because I didn't see anything. She's starting to doze off. That's a bad place for sure. That house is soaked in human blood. End of the chapter. Man, she is just relaxing to the maxin'. I love Turbo Granny so much. You're muted. Are you muted? Please hold. All right, I think I can hear you now.
Okay, I should be good.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Weird. Okay, I was saying that creepy. The faces in this chapter.
Gross.
But the one thing I do want to say is Turbo Granny, the fact that she even came there, like, so the situation with the weird creepy men and the damn bathhouse and whatever, springs rather, and knowing what she was doing back, you know, all those girls going missing and whatnot, 100% she did that because she knew, oh, weird men are in these kind of locations in this territory doing that kind of weird shit, and that's why she came. So shout out to her once again.
Yeah, you know, Turbo Goat doing Turbo Goat things. I really am. Oh, that was a good chapter.
I'm gonna leave and come back real quick on my mic.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, chapter 35. All right, chapter 35. Where is the Tsuchinoko monster? Okay. You know, that idiot family in the corner. You know that idiot family in the corner house? Those people never even say hello. Boy, it really stinks. Okay. Ugh. I mean, this is our land. Look at Jiji. Smiling. I would not be smiling here, man. I don't know. All these people, man, they creeping me out. I mean, this is our land. People who have no idea about common courtesy need to be made to learn. All that. What are they doing? What do they have on the table? At first I was gonna say cigarettes, but nah. They just eating cookies, okay. And drinking shit. Jin, you two don't just stand there. Have a seat. Eat some sweets. Gee, thanks. That's right. Be sociable. The thanks to my warm heartedness that you aren't paying rent. Golly, thanks so much. Life's hard when your parents are unwell. If it wasn't for us, you'd be out on the street and at the end of your rope. She's right, you know. You should be grateful. This is weird. So he basically, it seems like he just lives like in a cursed ass environment, maybe? Is that what's going on here? So they moved out here to the woods to a bunch of just ghosts, either yokai or something, or are these people just genuinely disgusting? No offense, you know. Jiji, who the heck are these people? This house is a rental. They're not making us pay rent while my parents are in the hospital. This is the Kito family. They're the landlords. It's thanks to them that I'm still able to live in this house. So that thing we did to the wall is bad news. If they notice, feigned ignorance. Jin, you went and disappeared without our permission. My buddy here said he wanted to come hang out, so I went to get him. I can do that much, can I? I can do that much, can I? I know you wouldn't, but you're not planning on bringing around any more spirit mediums, whoever are you? Or whoever are you? Well, yeah, so yeah, it's definitely he's living with fucking curse with ghosts around him, and he doesn't know, or he does know, he doesn't know, based off of that one. Well, this is no laughing matter. There's no such thing as ghosts, you dummy. Are you trying to sully our property's good name? Don't go blowing smoke that there are ghosts here. No, no. Does he look like a spirit medium to you? Those people were all just scam artists. You know, I have a hunting license. There are lots of unfortunate accidents in the mountains. For instance, while I'm chasing down a wild boar by chance, a person could just happen to be passing by. Whom easy? Whoa, easy now. If you're even if you've got a license, if you point your gun at someone, the police will arrest you. Hello there. My, what a mess. The Chamber of Commerce folks caucus. My God, if Officer Sudo here, I'm just okay. Off rip Tatsu, mangaka. I'm noticing. Obviously these faces, like, obviously you feel an uneasiness by just looking at them, and you know something's off. Obviously they are ghosts. That's what what's going on here. But like, it's crazy, like the difference, the juxtaposition between like Jiji and Okudun's face between them. They do look like some fucking haunted ghosts, and they probably died from different time periods. Like, just looking at, maybe, or it might be the same. Who knows? But anyway, if Officer Sudo hadn't helped us out, we'd be in real trouble. Let me tell you, that place was run down like you wouldn't believe. We would need to find another place. If you go too far, I don't know what I can do. What I can do too, or what I can to do. What I can to do. Okay. Typo. Dealing with the aftermath won't be easy. What the hell have you bunch gone and done this time? That's a secret from your mother. From you, mother. If any of our family members get arrested, that's on Sudo's head. Hey there, Jin. Where'd you go off to? Just went to see a friend. Don't lie to me now. The one thing I hate most of all is liars. I never. This is just crazy. Like, obviously he's being haunted by all these things, but the one that he's keep being haunted by, why that one specifically? That's what I want to know. Is he the one that causes it? All these people here, or is he just, for some reason, one that's like really lingering on to him? And who's this? Oh, this is a good buddy. He wanted to come hang out. What's Jin's favorite soccer team? Huh? Being his good buddy, you know, right? He's Jin. You keep quiet. You two haven't just met, have you? If you aren't his good buddy, then it begs the question why Jin brought you to this house. Oh shit! Mood change, vibe change. Saint Germain. Well. So you do know. That's supposed to be the Isn't there a team that's name is similar to that, but they have to do it for like copyright reasons or something? Well. So you do know. He's Jin's good buddy, all right. How did you know? Oh. Okay, a player. Nice one, Okudun. So Twitchy, you probably know. You know what I'm saying? You probably know. Wait. I'll wait till the chapter. Say, Jin, there was a girl here too. Won't she be back? Huh? A girl? Who could you mean? Whoa, it's true, isn't it? No, I don't know what. You just did it. You lied to us. Uh-oh. They told him about lying. Okay. What the hell? Who is she watching? This is the shrine where they worship the Tsuchinoko snake monster. But what's up with that dude? Can I help you with something? Well, the Tsuchinoko shrine, is this it? Yes, you caught me at an awkward time. I actually want to become a VTuber. Please do come in. Really, you'll show it to me just like that? Something so important? Of course, I can't make any money off of it anyway. How I wish I were a VTuber. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. I'll come back for Okudun later, too. Okay. Snake. This doesn't look like a Tsuchinoko. I quite agree. According to the documents, the shrine still has a dragon flying through the skies. A dragon flying through the skies will cast a rainbow, and the wrath of the mountain will swallow up the village. Okay. They used to worship a great snake in this region. When the great serpent that lives in the volcano becomes hungry, the volcano erupts, or so it was believed. In those days, people would present a child from the village as an offering to the serpent to appease his hunger. Fucking crazy. Ancient times, crazy. Crazy times. Because of that, there wasn't a single eruption for 200 years, and we got the benefit of the hot springs, so the legend says. So, like, were people that were thrown in there, obviously, like, they become spirits, they become yokai, and they start, like, haunting the entire area through the hot springs, in a way. Like, they kind of get manifested through it. That thing that looks like an umbilical cord is apparently the shed skin of the great serpent, okay? Now we pray to the great snake's skin and receive protection from the eruptions, it seems. So what about Tsuchinoko? My father said if we called it that mythical beast, it would attract tourists. But because of that, people like you come to visit this place. Son of a, I misread. I didn't read that. The legend around the great serpent is man's fault. People who have been deprived of the ability to think because of fear will believe and perform things like human sacrifices. I am here to prevent the repetition of such mistakes. But what I really want is to do headstands on Bluetooth. Well, why not just tell that tale on Bluetooth, huh? So there was no Tsuchinoko. Okurun will probably be disappointed, although he may still like the local folktale stuff. Now then, I wonder if those two are getting along any better. Uh-oh. She opened that door, some bullshit about to happen. I'm home. See any ghosts or goblins? Bro, what the fuck? That is a crazy panel. Imagine seeing that panel out of context, or you get spoiled on the series, or even either you never seen the series before and you've seen this out of context, or you have watched the anime and seen this out of context. What the fuck? At last, all of our offerings are present. Well then, shall we begin the festival? Okay. We're in for a ride. Immediately. Now I see. Now.
I understand it now.
Imagine we stopped here in the anime. Now
this would have been a better cliffhanger, though. I gotta admit.
So, do you think these people are people that died in different time periods, or at least from like the past 200 years or so?
I think potentially this family could be, obviously they're cult-ish in their mannerisms, but honestly, this could be one of those type of families that is secluded from a lot of the other outside world. There could even be inbreeding. I don't know. Yeah. This just seems like a strange vibe going on.
You know what it reminds me of? Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Specifically the OG. It's just a weird family, weird things going on. So what was that?
You were correct. The club team, so that's just like a team in a league, so that's not like an international team. It's a reference to PSG, which is Paris Saint Germain, not Saint Germain.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was PSG.
Yep. So that's a pretty famous club, and it makes sense that they both put up the poster to hide the hole that they put in the wall.
Right. Are liking the references?
Yeah. Human sacrifices, though. That early?
Yeah. You lied to us. But okay, so I was asking during the chapter, so what do you think that one specific ghost has been haunting him? What do you think about that? Like, do you have any predictions as to why that one was kind of like the one that was lingering onto him or something, or like that was tormenting him the most?
First thought I had was it was not originally a spirit. So what I mean by that, what if the sacrifice did not go through and this burned child grew up disformed and then died and then became a spirit?
Oh, damn.
Because if you remember the kind of the shape of that spirit, it was
Yeah,
very lanky. It seemed
yeah,
malnutritioned,
yeah.
malnourished. But
On some, I'm about to say on some, not necessarily the same, but Jason Voorhees shit. Just keep thinking about horror stuff.
kind of.
Hmm. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense now. Because I was wondering, like, okay, so this weird spirit going to end up being like his, because we're predicting that obviously GD's going to have that cursed power. But I was like, I don't want him to have that cursed power with some nasty killer, strange. But it seems like okay, now meeting this family, quote unquote, of people. Okay, these
Yeah.
are the ones who cause a lot of this bullshit here. While him, like you said, that theory of, I think that might be the case, and the fact that he's lingering on to him. Maybe he was trying to leave that area too.
Well, yeah, because I don't think Jiji was supposed to leave. Based on the dialogue we had this chapter, I think he was meant to be like there, but he ended up bringing them more sacrifices.
Whoa, okay. So do you think that that curse, that yokai, is like probably indirectly or directly protecting him from them? Like usually?
Potentially, because I don't think that they followed him out of the town. I don't know if they're a location-bound spirit, if this is like the manifestation of all those children that got sacrificed over the years. This could be sort of like a hive mind, so to speak, because we did see all of those singular female souls that were on the back of the crab.
Oh
that was
my
just
God.
one entity.
I think we're cooking. Because you know how like when Okudo, when he first met Jiji, he was looking at him like, damn, look at this dude. Like he's pretty fit, bigger dude, taller than me. He's like, of course Momo will like him. So the fact that you said that this spirit was like a malnutrition kid that was, well, the whole ritual didn't go through as
Look up
planned
to him.
necessarily. Yeah, so now that they will be fused together, he gets to have a strong body, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this arc, I can tell is gonna. Episode 7, we were just talking about that. I think you're on the mark with that prediction.
All right, guys, so just another reminder to like the stream if you're enjoying so far. I'm going to get into chapter 36 next. Chapter 36, the Keto family's old lady. Okay, this one guy is absolutely jacked. My God. And this other guy looks like my body physique. I'm the right. But, moving on. New year, new me. She kicks him again in the neck. I love that panel. I love that pose. I love that attack. And I love the way that Tatsu draws motion, especially on that bottom panel. All right, she puts up her psychic power hand, grabs the one guy by the head, goes down with a combo attack, spirit hand down to her knee. Ooh. Gurf? Yeah, that's the appropriate response. Ow! Yes, that is teeth that you just went into. I'm not saying that. You guys can read it. I'm not saying that. All right, something gets thrown. Is it the table? The TV? Maybe it's two different things. Yeah, I can't tell what the back thing is. Oh, Momo did it with her hands. Okay. Gah! She goes to stomp him out or kick him in the nards. Oof. Okay, the brolic dude grabs her from behind. Is he trying to suplex her? Oh, he did a headbutt to the back of her head. Oh no, getting dizzy. My powers. There. That's a good girl. No need to be afraid. Ack, guh, crick, crick, crick. Damn turd nugget! Turbo Granny the goat slips on a bottle. Literally could have snapped his neck. If this was a seinen series, he'd be dead. But it looks like he just got hit on the back of the neck. And there I was, having a nice little cat nap. Who in the hell was trying to squash me to death? Grrr. Turbo Granny, thanks a mil. If you could lend a hand, I'd really appreciate it. I'm not here to help you. And who are these people? That's what I want to know. Does that one lady have a shovel? What? A plunger. Okay. The other lady's ready to square up. Now calm down, young lady. Stay away from me. Get out of this house. Leave right now. This dude looks like a titan. His face, from his nose down to his chin, it looks like it got completely exposed. The old lady, kicks Momo in the arm, flips her over the couch. That hurt. Oh, this is a dynamic pose. I'm not even gonna try it with my bum shoulder, but whoa! Is this lady for real? Jennifer! What? Lopez! What am I reading? Oh my god. Anaconda! She just punched Momo through the walls? Plural? Oh my. Sha! Alright. Sakura. Well done, Okasan. You're the Kito family's most powerful old lady. Who is this woman? It looked like she was using some kind of strange power. Who is this old lady? Just some tough old broad. No old lady that tough. No old lady is that tough, are they? There's one in your own house. True. Mother, look. Things are floating. And there's a talking cat. Oh, yeah, it's kind of... Unless Momo's holding those debris chunks around her, but in the bottom panel, it's like she's looking at it like, what is it doing? So they might not be connected. Hey, what's with this room? It's like way creepy. Who the hell are you? You don't look like no spirit medium. Since you're interfering with our festival, it would seem you've come to destroy the village. The Kito family have protected this village for generations. We won't let you do as you please. Gawk, gawk. Huh? You barge into a person's home, make a mess of everything, and then you think you can talk like that? Now get the hell out of here. Whoa, whoa. Just who do you think made it so you could have a safe hot springs bath? It's because the Kito family have been making offerings to the Great Serpent these last 200 years. How often have they been... Oh my god, I just had a thought. They've been sacrificing their own children, and that's why they look so old. Maybe it's like you give up the children to death and you get immortality. Or I could be misrepresenting everything on this page, but continuing. That's why the volcano hasn't erupted, and we've been blessed with hot springs from the Great Serpent. If we didn't take care of this land, this village would be under magma. Hang on a second, did you just say make offerings? I believe I did. There used to be an altar right here. An altar for human sacrifice. Its form may have changed with the times, but make no mistake, this house is an altar, and we, the Kito family, invite offerings into this house and present them to the Great Serpent. Screw you. Screw you. It can't be. So then, Jiji's parents? How lucky we are. Exactly 3 of you. We were almost short on offerings. The Great Serpent is terribly hungry. She's starting to sink? What am I looking at here? Is this the bowels of the beast? Is this hands? Is this the actual serpent body?
What's up, Churn? Hey.
Hey, the goat. Welcome.
Jennifer Lopez, really, from that movie Anaconda that she was in, really, wow. That was a fire ass double spread, though. That was crazy.
I mean, I liked it. It was just uncomfortable to look at. Like, why is Momo got to continuously just be bodied like this? I don't like this. That ain't right.
Because she's the MC. She be carrying. She's got to go through this.
She's been handling business, though. I'll give her that.
Which is crazy, because you wouldn't think she would. Like, when you look at Okudon, he's literally a cursed, or a person with a curse monster that can, like, you think he would get into the dog fights the most, but Momo, she be getting, like, crushed and thrown, like, it'd be crazy. I'm like, how are you doing this? But once again, our earliest prediction, she gotta be an alien. You're not human. You're not.
Yeah, and then, like, this old woman, she seems to have the prayer beads, and she's also doing, like, the prayer stance. So I don't know if she's kind of tapping into some sort of spiritual source, or if this is just her aura kind of, like, purified to its heightened stance.
At first I thought they were ghosts, but no, they are not ghosts. They're just weird,
just creepy people.
Like you said, maybe there's some kind of inbreeding going on or something, because they do look like just strange. But absolutely, they offered their children all those years, and absolutely one of them, the one that you're theorizing, which is attached to Jiji somehow, is one that
survived or died.
Survived or something, which is wild. But makes me think about other situations in the series from other, like, alters and other places, territories in this world where, like, stuff like this could be happening, where there's, like, sacrifices and stuff like that. The fucking volcano, really? A serpent, really? Hey man, can we get that as a curse power? You know what I'm saying? A serpent.
Well, also in, like, natural disasters and their kind of role in mass death events, I'm curious if those are called, like, spiritual events in this world, because if that many yokai are potentially created from one event, so a tsunami, a volcano, a plague, I'm curious if, kind of much like Chainsaw Man, how they have the devils that are more powerful based on the fear that's associated with them, if the yokai are stronger kind of collectively if they kill off more people. So I think it was Turbo Granny that said, like, spirits aren't meant to almost by the rule book, or whatever this rule book might be, but by the rule book they are not supposed to harm humans. But death is kind of a necessity for what we think humans to turn into yokai. Like, that's a necessary step. So that necessary step, if it kills off, let's just say 100 people, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people, like, what does that do? Like earthquakes? Like an earthquake, if it hit Tokyo, good God.
But really, it seems like, at least in this predicament, that they are the ones that are offering people to them. So it's like, True. It's not the other way around. It's like, it's not.
I'm just saying in general, but people. I get what you mean.
But that's kind of strange because, you know, remember Okudun basically said, or at least he theorized himself, that, like, yokai are, like, protecting the earth, essentially.
Yeah, but it also seemed, based on that picture of the earth that we saw, that there seems to be an overcrowding problem with the yokai. So it might be kind of like a battle royale in that every yokai is trying to get to the top. But yes, they are trying to protect the planet. Yeah.
That's interesting. It could be like a, like the food chain type situation where, like, or not even just food chain, but like just in the world when it comes to, like, animals and their roles in the world, how one animal can do something that can help another one, what can help, vegetation, which can help this, atmosphere, all that kind of stuff. I think it's probably one of those kind of situations when it comes to yokai, humans, animals. And then the aliens, obviously, they're coming from other planets here, trying to get that. So I think we talked about this before. So briefly, before we get into the next chapter, we talked about how, like, are aliens not able to I guess, get things from the yokai specifically, but they would rather have to get stuff from humans, or at least humans who are cursed by a yokai. Because you would think, right, aliens would come here to try to like do something and try to obtain, say, the serpent, the essence of the serpent, instead of like coming here to get bananas.
Well, I think it depends on what that particular species of alien needs. So, say for example, with the gig worker, he literally needed milk from a cow, and that saved his son and likely could save his species if it's a prominent disease that's affecting them. But like that's just something that I guess they don't have on their world, which is cows. So maybe like the biodiversity is kind of it's kind of a result of how evolution worked on this planet, whereby the dominant species, that being humans, of course, has kind of become the zenith of the spiritual biodiversity. By, let's just say, like biologically speaking, we start from like microbial life all the way up to humans, and then that zenith, that peak of biodiversity, once they pass away, that's the start then of a new cycle on the spiritual side.
Makes sense. So that goes back to my question. I wonder, what did humans do back in the past to gain spiritual powers? Or I'm assuming something taboo, like they, well,
it
like
must have had to be like,
this is like a little finite or example of that, offering life for power. And we know that the objects itself, we learned that from Turbo Granny once again, about how that can also give them power. So, what the hell did humanity do? What do we do? What did the humans do?
As terrible as these human sacrifices of children are, could you imagine what they did back in ye olden days? Maybe like that is still kind of like in effect. Maybe like the curse is on humanity. Maybe we are supposed to fade into nothingness for the void. Like maybe that's originally how we were supposed to die. And yokais are like the exception.
Strange. I wonder if we're going to see other planets that are going through something similar. If not, yeah, we definitely did some terrible shit here. Because I'm just going back to that whole phrase about breaking the promise. Well, promise was it like a intergalactic promise amongst every different, all different species around different planets in the universe, and we decided to, I'm gonna do my own thing, and then birth this monstrosity on our planet. So I don't know, but I guess I'll hop into the next chapter.
All right, enjoy.
All right. Chapter 37. By the way, I'm really loving the art in this series, man. Tatsu is great. For me personally, when it comes to like to seeing how good a mangaka really is with art, because who am I? I ain't nobody. But from my eyes, my own eye test is always when you're drawing faces of characters and you're showing the expression. Like that to me usually gets me into series. That and obviously just beautiful backgrounds. But yeah. All right, chapter 37. Like this is the legend of the giant snake. Like this is the legend of the giant snake. Okay. What the hell is this? My turn this page is about to be some detailed ass shit. I already know it. Nope, it's not, but it will be later. All right. Crap, this is bad. You want to go, huh? The floor's turned to sand. We got to get out of here fast. Okay. She's using her psychic abilities. That little ass bat, or maybe he's just big as hell and the bat's small. Probably both, honestly. And then the other grandma going crazy with her sons or whatever. What the hell? Okay, so she blocked their hits, but she still got knocked back. For not letting you cross this threshold, that quicksand will swallow you up and you will become an offering to the great serpent lord. Oh shit. Okay, Turbo Granny looks like she probably like trying to deduce what's going on. This is seriously bad. Do something to Turbo Granny. Hey, what's Turbo Granny gonna do? Oh, hey, Jiji and Okadun came in with the damn furniture. Yeah, I got spines fit. Not good, right? Yeah, now y'all understand. Yep. Oh shit. Then you got the rest of the family coming in the back or whatever. Yeah, we're in the quicksand in the Great Snake Lord's domain. Miss Ayase here. Miss Ayase here. Now's our chance. Momo, use your powers. Nice one, you two. You saved us. Oh shit, they're still trying to get him in the back. See? Well, that's what I'm on. Boy Jiji, he ripped. The boy ripped. See them abs, man. I see. What in the hell? They are trying to hang on. And we're falling. Okay, so we're gonna be in the belly of the beast, huh? Let's see how this is gonna go. Okay. The debris and they're all falling on the buildings. Yeah, Okadun, are you okay? Yes, somehow. Wait, are you kidding me? How the hell are we supposed to get out of here? Okay. Oh shit. I see the camera going, right? What happened? Oh no. Oh my god. What a panel. The perspective on the roof. I feel like I'm there, like I'm above on another roof looking down. Like I'm peeking over too. Oh my god. What is this? Whatever it is, it's crazy, right? How is all this stuff underground? Momo, Okadun, help. Jiji, where are you? I had a feeling it was going to be lower. I'm falling. Jiji, don't worry, I'll help you. Ah, shit. She's trying to get him. Oh, no, and he fell on top of it. So, you know, the quote-unquote spoiled panel I have, it's not this one. But the detailed one that I always talk about, I still don't know what the hell that is, but like Tatsu, once again, it was something like this. A lot of dark ink and shit. But what is this? I mean, obviously it's a damn snake, but ew. I wonder if the snake has evolved. I gotta look at how it looked back then. It probably did evolve after eating all these people. It has like a human mouth. Well, teeth. I should say mouth, because anyway, let me tell you. Great Snake Lord, how blessed we are by your arrival. We, the Keto family, are your emissaries. Got to do the pose exactly, or we'll get eaten. So that's the Great Snake Lord. Never seen it before. Those three are the offerings we have for you on this occasion. Please don't mistakenly think that they are members of the Keto family. Great Snake Lord, like the ones in this region's legend. No way. It's not just a super situation. It's not just a superstition. That's funny. That's the title of the chapter. Gigi said, "That's a kuragari. A kuragari. What's a kuragari? You know what that thing is? It's a Mongolian death worm. Okay. They say it inhabits the Gobi Desert, a giant man-eating earthworm cryptid. Well, all the stories say they're 1.5 to 2 meters long. I've never heard of a death worm this big before. That shit look crazy, man. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, because you know, like there's certain creatures that we have on Earth where, like, just based off their anatomy and some of the things that they do, we kind of have our theories that they come from different planets. It's interesting that in this series we have these kind of creatures that look like that. Like, you don't look like you're from this world, so maybe that has something to do with it too, you know? Like, humans use their spirit in this series to kind of help these things evolve. I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. For 200 years, the Keto family has been offering live sacrifices to an earthworm cryptid. Now, Great Snake Lord, please partake of those three. Get up, Miso on the scene. Miso. Hey, screw you, you old bag. That thing you people are worshiping isn't a god. It's just a man-eating earthworm. Please calm your fury. Oh shit. I like that panel right there. Their face. Look at Turbo crazy. Like, it's eating them. Ah, shit. Wow. Whoa. What are we going to do? There's no way we can beat this thing. And that shit is just swallowing up all the fucking neighborhood. This is definitely bad news. Wow. So for a second, I thought we fell away from each other because her little chibi face is down there, but nah. We're still in the same spot. Let's hide in this house for now. Yeah, we don't want to be outside. Both of you, hurry before it finds us. Oh, when I turn this page, is it going to be the thing that's haunting him? Oh, that's the end of the chapter. God damn it. Damn. What's up with these cliffhangers in this manga? I feel like we've already read like 2 chapters where it's like a cliffhanger.
What are they doing in that last panel?
I think, like I said, I think the next page is going to be the thing that's haunting him. And they're just like, what the fuck? That's why we're
see
like,
it?
Yeah. Because he's going to turn around and then he go, oh, fuck, it's that. What a turn of events. The Earthworm said, I don't give a fuck what you're offering.
So, guys, we try not to, let's just say, drink the Kool-Aid too much. So our theories, they're just for fun. Please don't confirm or deny them. That's the first thing. Secondly, we tend to get into somewhat of an echo chamber in these streams, and that's how we go like absolutely crazy with these theories. So while Vante was reading, I wanted to look up something. So the definition of what a cryptid is an animal or creature that is said to exist but has not been proven to do so. So, going along the lines of the biodiversity conversation we had last chapter, this could very much be like the end game of evolution, as like intimidating as that sounds. Because that thing should not be that large. Like Okura.
Oh, look, I'm looking at this page 12 and 13.
Is swallowing up a neighborhood.
Is Tatsu doing this on purpose with 12 and 13? Because the last one was that double spread of Granny drop kicking Momo into the wall. That was a pretty fire one too. Look at that shit. You can use this as a thumbnail. People will click on it. They're like, "What? I don't know what the series is, but I'm clicking on this video." Like, you can use that page right there. Like, what is that?
Boy. I don't know.
Yeah, there's some weird shit going on in this series with these species of things, like some real weird shit. But how does this thing evolve? I mean, obviously I know it's the human sacrifice thing, but like,
do you think maybe it's been eating the aura of the children that have been sacrificed?
Yeah. It's so weird because I said it in this chapter too. Like I was saying, how there's species of different creatures on Earth where you're like, oh, this actually like derives from Earth. Like certain things are like, what the hell does this come from? Like eels, for example.
Yeah.
Like where do you guys come from? Actually, do you know much about eels?
I mean, some, but you might know more than me. So go ahead.
So there's this interesting thing where they claim, or at least in the United States, I'm not sure everywhere else, but I kind of think it might be the case too for like just eels anywhere. So apparently, like during a certain time of the year, they all migrate and travel to a certain area. I believe it's usually around like coincidence around like the Bermuda Triangle, like that area.
Okay.
But basically, they go from salt water to fresh water, and we never like seen them mate or like see them reproduce. But the theory is that they go to that area to do that, and then they come back, and then obviously you have eggs and whatnot that ends up hatching. But it's a really weird thing. And then just about the anatomy of eels and how they are like fish snakes, and then the whole electricity situation with them. There's a lot of weird things about them that's just different from other species of life anywhere else, even in the water. So
when you said we haven't seen them mate, is that including eels in captivity? Do they just not breed?
It seems like they don't. Yeah, they. It's just like they just don't.
Know that.
Yeah. So no telling what the hell. I'll do some more research. But that's something I heard in recent, like last 2 years or so. I was like, what?
Okay. Yeah, my little tidbit about animals is not as unique. I'm sure most people have heard it, including potentially yourself. But all pandas in the world are owned technically by China. There's not a single panda that is not owned by China.
Man, because aren't they going extinct too? Just about. So it's probably not even a lot of them.
I mean,
anyway,
they're
so
big
right.
old fluff balls. They do nothing. Adorable pandas. All right, I will get into chapter 38 next. What's wrong with you guys? Okarun brings out the right hand. Whoa! Destroys the desk? Woo, woo! Okarun, what's going on? The pressure? Oh no! What am I looking at? Okay, the cryptid is coming through the house. Okay, he throws the coffee cup, maybe like a sound diversion. Sound. It can tell where we are by sound, but it's not reacting to our voices? Ugh. It might only be picking up sounds that reverberate through the walls of the house. What are you doing? Knock it off. What are you doing? Wow. Don't interfere. Let me die. Why would you? Excuse me?
What?
Excuse me? I don't even want to turn the page. How long has Jiji been seeing death? That looks like maybe two of his friends that he invited over to his house that committed suicide. Oh my god, Tatsu is cooking with Jiji's character. Or is that his parents? That might be his parents. Oh my god. Let me die. Why? What the hell's wrong with you? Let me die. Glass shard to the stomach. Momo, stop. Don't. Momo. Oh, Turbo Granny. Hey, you stabbed me. Oh, I didn't think it was even possible for her to be even more goated. Just the way that she said that. Hey, you stabbed me. Cat, nice one. But like, are you okay? What the crap? Yow! Hey, blockhead, tie up Four Eyes over there. Right. Sorry about this, Okarun. Ooh-ah! Ah! Oh my god. When you're done there, tie up this dumb... too, you dumbass. Sorry, Momo. Ah! Damn it. What's the deal? Why are they trying to do this? Psychic waves. The worm's sending out psychic waves to get the people in the house to kill themselves. That's it? That thing's fault? My parents. Okay, confirmation. But if that's the case, then why am I fine? Because you have something even more sinister contained within you. Huh? Haven't you noticed? Momo, stop! Oh, ah! Did that get his eye? I think it went through his hand for one of them. Bro, page 12 is some nightmare fuel. Thing's got multiple mouths like Mahito. Jiji. Do something. Oh, that's the panel I've seen. He dives in front of the glass shard. What a goat. You gotta put her out in like the middle of a cornfield, dude, so she can't hurt herself. Is he grabbing Turbo Granny by the collar in his mouth? What a goat. Rawr! Turbo Granny's like, whoa. It's kind of like a, like they tell you not to shake your baby, but whenever like a baby's getting kind of like fumbled, it's just like that look on their face, like, I'm going to die. Okay, this looks like Infinity Castle from Demon Slayer. He slipped off the edge. Tumbling. Yow. Huff, huff. Come on, Jiji. Don't give up now. Don't give up. Okarun, Momo, don't stop. I'm begging you, snap out of it. Let me die. All right, he's looking down, then he looks up, and his whatever this is, friend, let's just call him, is out. I just gotta say, this chapter is another representation of one of Tatsu's storytelling elements that I love, and that's telling a story without dialogue. Especially page 19.
Wild. I haven't seen nothing like this in a minute. Like you turn each and every different page, you're gonna see a different style, like a different type of panel structure. Crazy. It looked like he had twisted his ankle too when he was coming down the stairs, and then you could kind of tell when he had them when he tried to get them both up. When he was standing up, I think the page after that, his foot was kind of turned a little bit. His right leg, maybe
a little
right
bit,
foot.
yeah. That, or he's just trying to get traction on the surface. But that chapter was actually kind of insane. And by kind of, I mean a lot of. Ooh. I have seen that glass panel to where he's jumping in front of her. I could have swore it was a bullet when I saw it, but it being a glass shard is even more gnarly. People don't like Jiji? Is that like an ongoing joke? Is that a joke?
Really?
Yeah, I hear people don't like Jiji. I don't know if it's just the anime only crew or if it's manga people as well.
It has to be anime only. Because why? What? Okay,
so they didn't like him up until this point, Sherm says.
Oh, so the same thing with Ira. It ain't really done that. It's like, oh, they end up. Well, he had no problems. Ira, she redeemed herself.
Just Delulu, as the kids say.
She's delusional.
She's Delulu.
That's all. Like, I never even got that either. People were people hated her. When I watched that, I was like, okay, sure. But then I was like, oh, she's off her rocker. All right. She's all right.
This would have been another good chapter to dual react to, but
yeah. Who is this? What is this thing? It's really interesting, like this thing. So going back to your theory that this person or kid or spirit,
peace out,
obviously. Yo, peace. But thanks for coming, man. As always.
Appreciate it.
But you said how like that maybe that child just didn't die. Didn't like the ritual, just sacrifice didn't go as planned or whatever. It's interesting because, this worm is making people want to die. And the fact that Jiji is the only one that can't.
Ooh, maybe he's the one kind of like host that hasn't died yet.
Yeah. And since Jiji hasn't died, that thing is like attached to him and it's not allowing him to die. Because even when he's tormented, isn't he like, you could tell Jiji probably wanted to die, obviously, just see his character, how he acts and whatnot. But he can't, and we think that, oh shit, like, damn, he's going to get put out of his misery. But this is actually helping him because he's not dying, he's not committing,
Take a look at the haircut of that thing on page 2.
I was just looking at that. I said I was going to say it looked like a bowl cut, like a kid type
childish haircut. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's like in his underwear, so I'm thinking like, I'm just picturing him, a child, getting dragged by one arm or a leg or something and just tossed in there, like a little child.
Isn't that the legend of Spartacus? Like,
isn't
that a baby that was kind of like thrown to the wolves, but then came back leading the pack?
Right. Whatever chapter 40 is, that shit gonna be crazy. For the dual reactor.
Yeah.
And that's the last one you said, right? For this volume?
Correct, yeah.
Damn. Oh man, we got
I
to
know,
sit on
like,
whatever it is.
Oh well. But
Alright. Guess I'll hop into 39, man.
Alright, enjoy, brother.
Okay. The paneling is so good. And I trust Studio Sadu. They're gonna keep doing good things with the series, especially when it comes to like the darker stuff. I think I mean, just that little bit of Jiji when he was just being tormented. That alone tells me this shit's gonna be wild. And I can't wait for us to just peep the trailer, whether it's on probably on our own time after we're done with this arc. The Evil Eye. Okay. I don't know, he has like this little force field of darkness like in front of him that's like blocking that from hitting Jiji and them. You. Jiji cut me free. I'm not sure why, but I'm in my right mind again. Momo, Okudun. Sorry about that, Jiji. Anyway, what is that? Is that why we're saying again? Which is crazy. What the hell? And he's shaking his head like, gross. Don't look it in the eye. Shit, okay. That's the evil eye. Its evil gaze makes people insane. It drives them to suicide. Suicide, so it's the same as that worm psychic. Wait, I was about to say it's the same thing as the worm. Maybe because it has the essence once again. Going back to your theory about him being like fed to the snake. Maybe he like consumed it because he looks malnutrition. Maybe he tried to like eat some of the aura from the snake, and then he ends up getting the snake's aura as well. It's also interesting that Turbo Granny just knows all these things. They just like automatically just know all other spirits and yokai in the world or something. The curse of the evil eye. I don't really understand any of this, but the worms stop moving. Sick of both of them. Okay, transforming. The kid gloves are off. Okay. Still blocking. Okudun went in with that fast ass headbutt right through on some Goku style, Goku the Piccolo style.
Okudun used plank. Right, it was super effective.
Okay. He chopped his head right off. But where did he fly? Where did he fly? Where'd he fly off to? Crap! He grew a new mouth. No fair. We out. There was these funny scenes in every arc. So was it not your fault that my parents ended up that way? Oh my god! What? Wait, what the? Ew! His legs are like faced that way, and what the hell? Don't look it in the eyes, boy. Jiji. Oh shit. Oh no! You don't look at his backstory and what happened to him. I know it. I can just tell. I see the little kids. Oh no! And he was trapped, locked away. His parents or family did that to him. Oh no, that's him. Okay, because of the eye. The eye's kind of like slanted like that. Wow. Looking at the kids playing. Once again, malnourished. Fuck. Only a little bit of sunlight coming in. And then he starts smiling. Or is that not him? I mean, because his hair is different. What's that? Nah, I don't think that would be Turbo Granny. I don't think that would make sense. Yes, it's him. Because the volcano, he's looking up. Yeah, it's him. It's him. What the fuck? Yeah, they tried. Yep, sacrifice him. Yeah. Wow. Just once. I want to play with the others. What the fuck is his backstory? So yeah, I agree. Yes, it can even get worse and sadder than Mom. Apparently, yes, it can. Wow. Crows. Huh? He's still alive? He's kind of wrinkly. Wait. That's him. With the family. Wow, a ghost. Hey, I'm trying to eat. There, right in front of us. There's a ghost. There's no such thing. Or did he like carry it over, like pass it over to him, and now he's the one with it or something? Oh my god. Yeah. It seemed like that probably happened that way. Down below, there's something there. What should we do about the child? An offering for the great snake lord. We'll bury him with the house. It's her. I feel sorry for him, but it's to protect the village. It's our duty as members of the Keto family. Instruction. And he tried to save it. Oh, he tried to save his life. Okay. What the fuck? Oh my god. They won't get away with this. It's interesting because the parallel between like Jiji untying the shit from Momo and Okurun to it, and what the hell? They won't get away with this. Those people, I'll kill them. I'll kill them all. Look over here. Look at me, bro. What the? This could have been a dual reactor.
This one was wild.
Wow, I did not expect that. So another
Bro,
child.
Yes, go ahead. I got a lot to say. So go
No,
ahead.
that was kind of it. I was just like, another child went through the same thing.
I said backstory got hands. What? So my interpretation was that he became a spirit, and then the family that I guess saved him initially might have taken his body to an area to where this was like the New Age family.
Yeah.
And then this New Age Keto family, they had a boy that was then affected by the worm cryptid. And then they took that to mean that the house or even the child was cursed. Bruh. But this old lady has been here for a while, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Because yeah.
Because that almost looked like, I'm not going to say like feudal Japan, but / feudal Japan?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he cooked so hard with this.
For a second, I was like, "That turbo grain?" And I was like, "No, that don't make sense." I was just looking how it looked, the face and the hair. I was like, "What the hell?" The evil eye. So that makes sense. Okay. I did not expect.
Jiji
That's crazy.
always doing the dancing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it went from the longer hair child from back then to this child and more modern-ish
Contemporary.
times.
Yep.
And then Jiji. I did not expect that. I wonder if there's other situations like this too. Like, I remember we talked about Turbo Granny before, of like what happened to her. Like, did she have, like, did something like that happen to her before, or there was like someone that was like the progenitor? Because we were questioning about like yokai too, like how some of these yokai, like some are like more ancient, some are a lot newer. Do some of them kind of influence and create other ones in a way? So basically, this one is like a fusion of both of these kids, right?
I think so, as of now.
Wow.
Dude, that look at me panel gives me goosebumps.
Yeah. If I seen that out of context, I never seen the series. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, I won't. Yeah, you're right. You got it. I'm not gonna look at it, man. Put the spoiler image cover back on. Yeah, I want to look. Nah, but after knowing this, I'll look at you, John. I'll look at you.
God.
What you went through was not cool.
Hello, Leonson. We are talking about chapter 39 because, damn, backstory got hands.
It's just like that episode 7, like the feeling of it is like similar.
This is gonna hurt too when we get this
and I think they're
backstory
gonna
animated.
They're gonna take the liberties to add stuff kind of like how we've seen, like when you went back to look at the manga and then the anime, how certain things are added or taken out. Y'all was not lying. You weren't lying. You can say this is arguably even sadder than that. I mean, it really is both. They're both like you can't really compare, but you get my point.
I mean,
Like it's
burning
just
a
as
child
crazy.
alive as a sacrifice is pretty metal.
For me personally, this is because you know how I say about kids all the time. That
Yeah.
Okay, well, want to get into 40?
Yep. All right, guys. So as a final reminder before we get into this, what we're gonna do, since we're a dual reaction channel, I am going to blind react to chapter 40. That is the one that won the poll. So we do community polls for all of our volume read-throughs here on the channel. And then while I'm doing that, Vontae will take off his mic, take off his camera, and he will be completely out of the picture until I get done. I will let him know that we are back into it, and then you will get his own blind reaction to the chapter. Just a cool little thing we like to do as a dual reaction channel. So, without any further delay, let's get into chapter 40 of Dandadan. They won't get away with this. I'll kill them. Look over here. Look at me. Chapter 40, Contract. Jiji, snap out of it, kid. This is no time to be messing around with that thing. What's with him? He won't let go. Stop it, Momo. He's different. He's not a bad guy. Huh? For real? He's fought for so long, all on his own. He's been suffering forever. Jiji, wait. Where are you going? This dude's like just piggyback riding. This lanky, almost naked man-child is on top of Jiji. Pause. Below us, right? That's where you are? Jiji, hold up. What's gotten into you? What is this? The construction's getting more dated. No way. Is this? Are these houses that were built across the generations? Just hold on. I'm going to let you out. Oh, he gets to the door. Huff, 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 huff. Rips it open. Oh. This panel, guys. So sad. Huff, huff. What the hell's the matter with you? What is this place? So you've been locked away down here all this time. You've been protecting me all this time. Watching out for me? Stop. Don't get any closer. Don't sympathize with it. That's the kind of yokai that drives humans to kill themselves. You're wrong. He's just like us. It's getting bigger. Pause. Even if he has a different form, he's no different. He's not like you. You don't understand any of this. Hang on a second. Both of you need to calm down. Just what the hell is this? The worm is shooting out the suicide waves. Ah, God. Oh, what is that? Everything went white for a second. Huh? Is that acid? Ugh. Gross. This is bad. It's crazy sticky. Ayo! You clumsy turds. You shut up. I thought you were supposed to bring good luck. My good luck isn't for any one person. It could even help an enemy. We'll get back to that once Vontae reads his chapter reaction. How is that helpful? And where the hell did Okarun go? Grr. My whole body's numb. I can't move. We have to get out of here. Jiji, can you grab onto me? We'll make our escape. Jiji, what's wrong? Jiji. Jiji. I'm sorry. I was so full of hate. I was afraid. I thought it was your fault. But you were here in so much pain. I want to play together. Okay, here we go. Let's all play together. What do you want to play, huh? We'll play more than a lifetime's worth. I'll hang out with you as much as you like. You said it. I really want this to be genuine. There is a strong possibility that Turbo Granny's right, because she has not been incorrect about any yokai before. I was about to say, what in the Sailor Moon transformation? That is not Sailor Moon. That is... What's the opposite? That's a Berserk Moon. He screams. Jiji! That idiot. I warned him. You can't trust someone with the evil eye. Kya! Ow. The electric shock again. This worm is just staring at him. Okay, the sticky stuff is... Nah, I'm not going to say it. I could say it, but I'm not going to say it. All right, it's bearing down. Oh, the brawlic punch. God, that is so majestic, Jiji. Crack that thing. Okay, about to kick the shit out of it. At long last, it's mine. This body. And with it, I will kill all humans. Okay, guys, I have seen this form before because I do own some of the manga for Dandadan. So I am not per se surprised by this form. It does look dope. I do think we kind of talked about this previously, Vante and I, in terms of this thing that's haunting him. If it takes over Gigi's body, he will be able to reverse haunt it in terms of show the spirit the goodness of humanity, because that spirit, who was previously the burned alive boy, has never seen kindness, has never seen happiness, has never seen joy. It's kind of analogous to one another, but I think you guys get what I mean. Let's just say love. He was forsaken, and I think Jiji is going to be his tether to humanity, which I fuck with so heavy. All right, let's see if you guys are talking about anything in the chat. Leonson, yes, Attack on Titan is my favorite series. It is Vante's favorite series. He loves JJK, and we both love One Piece. I think JJK is pretty solid. I just haven't gotten back into it. I got through the cursed, what was it called? The Hidden Inventory arc in season 2. Haven't continued it into Shibuya. I need to, but yeah, let me go ahead and get Vante in here. Just give me 1 second. Great chapter, though. Welcome to the channel, if you're new, Leonson. And then as another reminder, guys, we will be back tomorrow evening for Undead Unluck, because that got released apparently tomorrow. So we will be back with another live stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST.
Nice. Well, Anderson, you're cultured. AOT, JJK, and One Piece, you're cultured. Okay. This is a worthy blind react chapter. Worthy.
Yeah, you'll see why.
All right, cool. All right, you guys know the drill, man. So now it's my turn once again for all the people. We both do blind reacts so that you guys can get both of our authentic reactions to it without, us reading along off screen, off camera. Because there's sometimes be some chapters where, we got our camera off and we're reading along with the other person. It's like, oh shit, like, oh, whoa. So that's why we try to get at least one per volume because of that. All right. Chapter 40. All right. They won't get away with this. I'll kill them. Look over here. Look at me. Contract. Okay, the title's called Contract. So we're gonna get into like some contractual spirit, yokai spirit stuff or something like that. Okay, he's trying to jump back. All right. Oh, he's looking. His eyes are turning just like, oh shit. Snap out of it, kid. This is no time to be messing around with that thing. What's with him? He won't let go. Oh my god. He's all contorted all around him and shit. Whoa. Stop him, Momo. He's different. He's not a bad guy. Huh? For real. He's fought for so long, all on his own. He's been suffering forever. Jiji, wait. Where are you going? Below us, right? That's where you are? Jiji, hold up. What's gotten into you? So he's talking like the original kid from back in the past? That's crazy, though. Like, so what is this going to be, like a trio fusion? That's different. I don't think I've seen that before. Or at least not like this, if that's the case. If it ends up being like that. What is this? The construction is getting more dated. No way. Are these houses that were built across the generations? Whoa, I didn't even know. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. Just hold on. I'm going to let you out. Wow. Nope. Then the door blocked off. Breathing. He's trying to get all the planks off, trying to open it any way possible. And he sees him strapped to that just dead rib skeleton and all. What the hell? What the hell is exactly? What's the hell the matter with you? What is this place? So you've been locked away down here all this time? You've been protecting me all this time, watching out for me? Yep. We both predicted that. You predicted that he was a sacrifice, and I predicted that he was essentially protecting him. Stop. Don't get any closer. Don't sympathize with it. That's the kind of yokai that drives humans to kill themselves. You're wrong. He's just like us. Even if he has a different form, he's no different. He's not like you. You don't understand any of this. Hang on a sec. Both of you need to calm down. What the hell is this? Oh shit, there you go. There go this damn snake. He about to do his little psychic electric abilities, sending it everywhere. God. Ow, what was that? Everyone went white for a second. Huh? Ugh. This is bad. It's crazy sticky. You clumsy turds. You should shut up. I thought you were supposed to bring good luck. My good luck isn't for any one person. It could even help an enemy. How is that helpful? And where the hell did Okarun go? That's what I was wondering. My whole body's numb. I can't move. We have to get out of here. Jiji, can you grab onto me? We'll make our escape. Jiji? What's wrong? Jiji? You know that episode going to be right there. maybe for that. Jiji. Whoa, there go the kid. Malnourished there. I'm sorry. I was so full of hate. I was afraid. I thought it was your fault. But you were here. So much pain. I want to play together. This is wild. Okay, here we go. Let's all play together. What do you want to play, huh? We'll play more than a lifetime's worth. I'll hang out with you as much as you like. Wow. Whoa. Wait, you said it. Whoa. Okay. Here's the contract right here. So he's like, you said it. Like, okay, you put your end of the bargain or the contract in effect. But it's interesting. He made the same face when he was on the ground. Are we doing some like time is a circle type situation here in the series? Or like he's always interacted with him, even though that was years ago and he's years later? Okay. And they're all fusing together, it looks like, I think. And he's going insane. Wow, look at that panel. Whew. Jiji, that idiot, I warned him, you can't trust someone with the evil eye. There with electricity. Ow, the electric shock again. Whoa, that's crazy. Look at the sand coming down. Okay. His face is inside of it. Okay. So Kurun about to show up now? Or did Jiji transform or whatever? Punch it. He packed a punch right there. God damn. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, I love that the foot coming out, like, kind of getting into, like, the top panel a little bit. That's fire. Damn, he kicked the shit out of that. That shit fell all the way back and started breaking all the houses. At long last, it's mine, this body. Oh, no. And with it, I will kill all humans. So we're on some other shit with this one. It's not like this acrobatic Silky. This is not like Okudun's. Remember, we were just talking about that too. Like, how different will some of these curse/human hybrids or quote unquote contracts are going to end up? This is a brand new one. Yeah. How do we deal with this? Is that what it is now? I don't know.
I think we might have called it. I can't remember which one of us said it. We might have both agreed, but Jiji is going to be the reverse curse for this evil spirit, because this evil spirit has never known love, has never known happiness, has never known humanity, and Jiji's gonna be like, okay, let's play.
That's what I was saying. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Yep.
So at the moment, yes, a problem, but man, that is a cool design.
That's cool. That is a cool. I feel like I've seen it before. Now that I think about, I think I have seen it. I don't know if it was this panel. I don't know if it was from that the lineup panel or something. But I feel like I've seen this design.
He's also, this form is on a couple of volume covers, I think.
Probably. I've probably seen.
So you might have seen one or two, but.
Why they all look so clean though when they transform? Like, well, why? Why do these crazy ghost spirit things just? Oh yeah, we look cool as hell, especially after seeing what both looked like. So once again, I find it fascinating because it's like a trio fusion.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've seen that before.
Me neither. Not to this extent where that's like actually like all three parts are focused. It's not like just a mixture of just a whole bunch of different stuff. I've never seen this.
My only question, and I'm not trying to rain on your theory parade because I really like it, is when the spirit essentially formed the contract on page 16 and 17, did he detach from the body? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. I kind of looked at it both ways. Like, it was like the mixture of, but the fact that he is like shaped as the snake, because wasn't it that kid that was affected by the snake, and then the first kid helped him basically, like fused with him?
Correct. Yeah, he fused with that first kid.
Yeah. So maybe he is gone. Yeah, maybe he passed on to Jiji now.
And
at first I am say that. Mm-hmm.
I'm not one to victim blame. That's just not. Moving on. But is there a reason why he was put in that prison in the first place?
I feel like whatever happened is obviously not warranted. That they strapped him there, didn't feed him, he went out nowhere. It's like, what would, like, I just don't think well, you're right though, because he has this kind of resentment, but it seemed like it was built up resentment because he wanted to play outside with the rest of the kids. I wouldn't think it was just like he I don't know.
So the reason why I said that is because I think his family might have done something in the whole sins of the father to where he had to pay for the crimes, because he might have been the only surviving member.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. I almost wanted to say if they were the trio fusion thing, if that was the case, I was just thinking back to like him watching the three kids play outside. That could have been like a foreshadowing or just like a metaphor to these three. But if he is gone, the second one, I don't know. Because even in the design, I don't think well, he has the underwear, so he probably
Yeah.
that's modern underwear. That's not the feudal Japan underwear that the first kid has.
Well, if you noticed, Jiji kind of ripped out of his blazer in that punch.
True, yeah.
So
Maybe that's just by design. Like, oh yeah, it's just reminiscent of that. Yeah, that's a crazy design though. How do you get earrings?
Leon's son, our favorite anime is Attack on Titan.
Yep.
So
yep. Okay, I'm gonna look at that the trio of the kids as like just a way of showing him having like two friends. So the second kid and then now Jiji passing on the power. So I'm gonna look at it just like that.
Okay.
These are only two kids I can play with. And Gigi's gonna do all the facial expressions and hand gestures and all that in his head.
Another question. So, where did she say that? Turbo Granny said something interesting. She said, well, two things I wanted to talk about. The first is, my good luck isn't for any one person. It could even help an enemy. Is it contact based? Is it random? Is it... I don't know. That seemed kind of interesting to point out.
It seemed like it's contact based just by like the quicksand and like where they are, maybe because she make it seem like she's like, well, Mom asked me, what the hell are you doing? Like, shouldn't you be giving us good luck? Oh no, it's not for any one person. So since they're in proximity with that it helped. I wonder how that's gonna come into play. Like how that would be a detriment to us in the future. Or, I didn't even think of. So remember how we said hypothetically that there might, or we predicted that there might be like an arc where Momo gets kidnapped?
Yeah.
What if his Turbo Granny gets kidnapped? Because she is like a good omen or a good luck charm. And you know how we learned that objects in the series. Exactly. Oh.
I like that.
And we save her.
And then the other line I wanted to talk about, she said, that idiot, I warned him. You can't trust someone with the evil eye.
With the evil eye, yeah.
So, implying multiple people have it? Implying it's a reoccurring thing? I think more likely multiple people have it. And then is it just like a domain expansion to where like whoever's evil eye is stronger wins the day? I don't know.
That's how I looked at it initially, and then I just thought of like, because I remember I think I said last chapter that it seemed like Turbo Granny just knows shit about like yokai spirits in general somehow, like just automatically she just knows them. And I mean,
so what are you thinking is the reasoning for that? I know we've talked about a couple of different things, but what's kind of your thoughts now that we're done with another volume of Dandadan?
I don't know. It's weird because if it's like a very simple reasoning to it, I wonder why she didn't say anything. Like her knowing these things, like do they all end up like in a voided room or something? Like do they, I don't know, transport there? Like how do you know? Or do you guys just communicate like any regular person somehow? Like just one word gets to another word territory or another yokai spirit territory to another one, to another one, to another one, and then you guys just kind of learn like that? Or did she just learn stories just like any human did, and she retained all that information, and then she became a yokai, and then, you know?
What if it's a shared consciousness between all yokai?
I mean, that diagram that Okudun drew, once again, the earth is covered with the yokai spirits, so maybe they all just kind of
But how would that... Go ahead.
we've talked about this a little bit, obviously, but like the whole Turbo Granny cat thing is so interesting. That seemed like a completely different phenomenon than anything. Like we were just talking about how like the evolution of like say that worm, for example, how it got so big and is doing all this stuff. That is Turbo Granny just like in a new like realm of evolution when it comes to a species? Is this Neko
Potentially.
Luchon?
Again, I also go back to that line she had when she was talking about Tatsu and Hana. How, oh, they're lesser yokai because they can't eat. What? Why does that matter? Why does it matter that you can eat? Like, sure, it's funny to see you eating a yakisoba in the background, but why do you feel pain? 1. 2, how can you consume objects or, you know, energy sources? And 3, what do you get out of it? Do you have hunger in this cat form? It would seem to imply that she does.
What if she's just lying? I think I said this before. What if she's just trying to protect, like, keep her image, a certain image of herself, or she doesn't want to feel like less because you're literally like a doll or a statue right now, like a doll. So that's just her like coping with her situation and just want to act like, oh yeah, I can eat food, or oh, ow, I'm hurt. Oh, I can still feel pain. Oh, I like, you know, are you lying? She does have a very pretentious mindset and attitude. We've seen it 2 times already, from Taro and Hana into Acrobatic Silky.
My only question would be, for what purpose? Yes, she's keeping up a facade, but
honestly, I really think it might just be cold.
Okay.
Because she fell from a certain kind of grace, in her opinion. But
like she used to have a higher status.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just spitballing here. What if, like, she was like a very special, like, spirit back in the past, yokai spirit in the past, which we kind of know by how they describe her, and we know she's a very popular folklore spirit in real life too. And the reason why she, I guess, started to regress maybe is because of how she felt about girls getting, you know, what happens to them getting discarded and killed and discarded. So she like left her whatever she was in the world and maybe started, I don't know, traveling to different territories like that to like help them, like help those spirits, I guess, pass on.
Because we did know, it was confirmed that she fused with the location spirit crab.
Yeah.
Which was kind of a manifestation of all of the atrocities that were perpetuated onto those girls. But why that one? Or is there a limit to how many you can fuse? Because if we think Jiji's spirit could potentially be 3 in 1, like this vessel, is there a limit to how many? Can multiple souls or spirits coalesce in one vessel? Or
we have to have like a certain power level in order to like take an area. So like her having that tunnel, that territory there is because of her power level at that time is just kind of low. So she's able to take over that area, just like how the snake, the volcano, right? Like, I mean, that's him. That's his area right there, and he's big as hell. So, and he's being fed humans, so he's just getting stronger constantly. So what if like there's like a hierarchy too when it comes to like the power in the series, where certain territories that you're in, obviously that is kind of the result of like the person's actual power. Because I don't know, man, my headcanon for Turbo Granny is that whether she was when she was alive or when she became a spirit, that she was at like the top of the totem pole or somewhere at the top, whether she was like a rich girl in the past, in her past life or her life, or as a yokai she was like really strong. Something about her, like she knows a lot of things, she talks down to everything, you know, like that pretentious.
She has a sense of superiority.
Yeah, like why is it so damn high compared to like everything that we've seen so far?
Do you think maybe she was the closest spirit to regaining her humanity? Because she mentioned how Okarun, his golden balls are a source of desire for a lot of other yokai. These types of objects that have a lot of spiritual energy in them. And a common, I guess, goal of a lot of yokai is to obtain as much as possible in order to potentially become human again. Do you think maybe she was almost about to become human and maybe either heard about these girls, had a memory trigger, or alternatively she was about to reach it and then Okarun and Momo showed up in her life, and then she has to kind of reconcile that with, I was at the top, I was so close to becoming a human again, and now I'm in this doll form of a cat.
You know, it's funny, that could be the case because you look at, I know that, drawings are just different. That's how people depict them. But when we seen the drawing of her, she did look different than what she does, as Turbo Granny in episode 1. She looks more human as Turbo Granny. But in the diagrams and drawings, she looks more,
beastly.
All over. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe that could be a thing. And it makes sense. Okarun, a man, which it seems like a man doing what they do to women. That was her whole call. The reason why she was there, doing what she did. Maybe that was the key to ridding that curse, essentially.
We just keep going. More spirits. No aliens. Haven't talked about any aliens, but twice.
There's some things that we're gonna learn in this series. It's gonna be incredibly crazy.
Honestly, and this is not just me in the X-Files mindset, which, guys, I did make a Dandadan manga announcement video that was a parody of X-Files, but that is such a long-running series. It's 11 or 12 seasons at this point. And there is so much folklore about yokai, about aliens. This manga series could be one of the longest running series in Jump. I could easily see this right now. I could see this going 600 chapters.
It could. But I feel like it would get too repetitive to the point where it's no point to covering all these different. You're probably have to introduce all of them, a lot of them at the same time. It just be kind of throwaway spirits or aliens. I'll say spirits mostly. Aliens, I feel like that's something you should because you kind of have to make that up. I mean, literally, you have to make up aliens aside from the Greys or some other ones that we know of in real life. But for the spirits, you probably would have to.
I was just thinking of off-world storylines. We could have entire arcs that are not on this planet. That's why I think this series has more longevity than a lot of other ones.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the question again. It's just a big question, and we already talked about it here too. Why are we different, or at least seemingly as of right now? Why is Earth different from all these other places? Why are we different? Did we make a sacrifice? We say fuck evolving when it comes to technological advancements and say, yeah, we just want power, and we committed some kind of weird ritualistic taboo, or
I will answer by first posing a question back to you.
Oh, I got an idea. Go ahead.
Do you think that aliens can turn into yokai?
So, I have a theory that it's my answer would be no. I don't think they can. Not under normal circumstances.
I agree. So, my answer to your question is that I think humans pursued the spiritual element of evolution to its utmost, whereas alien species pursued technological advancements to the utmost. And that's why they're able to travel across the universe. But as far as we know, in this universe, humans have not explored the cosmos.
Well, okay. So my question would be, do you think that we're just like the sole one that decided to go down that path? Or do you think there's just other planets that also went down that path of like yokai instead of technology?
So could there be analogous planets in the universe that went on a similar path?
Yeah.
Potentially. It could be a one or the other. Like, if you choose the spiritual path, you cannot travel the cosmos. Maybe you're locked into your planetary body, whatever that is.
So my theory right now is that I think that we are like, quote unquote, we're in a simulation. We're like in a tank. We're like in a fish tank or a fish bowl, where I think that aliens, like, I don't know, maybe a group, some kind of faction or something, basically went to this planet, our planet. It had a whole bunch of, bacteria, microorganisms here.
Okay.
And they pretty much like experimented by giving either their own essence of energy or something here and just threw all of it in the pot. Okay. Kind of like back in the past, I think this is the thing where like people would try to create like lethal poison by putting a whole bunch of insects and bugs and little small creatures into like a some kind of jar or something, and whatever one obviously is the most lethal, and then they mix all of that poison together and use it. So I think that it's like a science experiment where all these aliens just throw shit on Earth and see how it evolves, and these aliens are coming back here to capture that whatever they made together. So like the Serpians and all that.
Shout out to Hell's Paradise. I had a lot of Hell's Paradise vibes in this, and that's where I first heard the poison theory. There is a common alien theory. It's called the mining slave theory, to where human beings were put on this planet specifically by alien races to mine the gold, and then once all the gold's out of the planet, that's when the aliens will come back in and then take the proceeds, so to speak.
It just does, and it's kind of like, I'm kind of connected into what I was talking about earlier about the eels. Like, there's shit on our planet where like, what the hell is, even like an octopus, for example. I think they said octopus actually are one of the creatures that share like less of the same DNA to other like sea creatures or something like that. Like, it's one of the ones that isn't as I guess congruent to other DNA matches for other creatures. So
So what do you think the promise is then? That's the kind of question of the day.
I literally was promise. You humans broke the promise. What did we break? What promise did we break?
Who was it between? Who was the promise between?
Was it? Okay, so we're throwing all our theories away. The promise was between
humanity and aliens.
Humanity/aliens and yokai.
Oh, okay.
So
that was
what I mean by
my second guess.
Because like, what do we break? Is it because we're using yokai? Like, we're using that, like making that.
Could it be that we can become vessels for yokai, similar to what happened to Jiji here?
Right. And they're like, you're not supposed to do that. You guys are supposed to get your tech up. See, that's why y'all been bullshit. That's why you haven't been out here. You haven't been out here. We haven't seen you guys come to these parties, these space parties,
Yeah, racism. You'll never explore the cosmos, you dummies. What are you doing?
He said, oh, y'all only care about that power, huh? So basically, we're the bad guys. That'd be an interesting plot twist, that we're technically the bad people.
I don't think I've seen that in many series, to where we are unknowingly the villains in a story.
Right.
I guess Attack on Titan to a lesser extent, but
Yeah. Okay, another question. Do you think these questions that we're having are going to be answered? I mean, obviously some of them will, but I feel like some of this we're not getting. Yeah, I feel like they don't even know.
no. Based on a couple of spoilers that I've seen and kind of like the reoccurring theme of going back to school, I don't think we're going to get a lot of these like world-breaking answers anytime soon.
Oh, another question. So, how did you take that the Jiji and the kid thing, like the time thing? Like it's almost like he interacted with him when he was a kid, or was he kind of like I don't know. He made the same face that he made when he was laying down on the ground when he smiled randomly, and then now we see
Let me
why
go
he smiled.
back.
How strange.
See, those two smiles are identical, but they have opposite implications. Because the first time that we see that smile, it's just like that's him dying, but this is him being born in an essence. So, to that regard, I think this is probably not necessarily like time shenanigans, but more so like spiritual plane implications. To where they were like, "Why, Jiji? You're not moving. You're just kind of there." And then, like, kind of in his head or in the spiritual plane, he then got transported back in time where the spirit was kind of locked in. So, to answer your question, probably not time shenanigans. I mean, that would just introduce even more into this series already. But my guess is probably like spiritual plane interactions.
Yeah, humans definitely. I think that's what it is. We committed this taboo when mixing with these spirits of people that are supposed to be dead. That's why the penalty is getting thrown to the void. It's like you're doing something that's taboo to the universe itself, and you shouldn't do that. Because going back to the Serpians, right? They were asking us like, "What the hell? Like, we don't have this kind of technology. How the hell did you jump through this damn phone screen? What is that? That seems like something beyond tech. Like no matter what, you cannot get beyond that, which is a fact. You can't unless you use some kind of dark magic or some shit, which yokai, dark energy."
Does that seem to imply that humanity realized maybe early on that technology would never catch up to where its spiritual powers could potentially reach? Like, let's say, for example, humanity, let's just go back to maybe like the times of Egypt, to where they're having, obviously they are known for like ritualistic sarcophagi in terms of like the death, moving on, the human soul, so on and so forth. But there's also a lot of connections to gods or potentially aliens from other planets. Right. So did they take a look at both sides and were like, okay, well, this one, it seems to be fantastical, but this one has more possibility or upside?
So you broke the promise. I think it's... It could be a plot twist in itself, where it's like we didn't necessarily do something bad. It was just a choice, just another alternative. But why would they think that it's bad? Like, why would aliens think that the Earth's group, specifically our planet, what they did is just not... Like, what are you guys doing? Why would you do that? You broke the promise. We weren't ever supposed to mess with life and death and go beyond that. And to go even beyond that, and fusing with life and death, literally ghosts and humans are fusing together. That's even beyond anything that they've seen.
Well, let's look at it from a different perspective. What if much like the warnings of Turbo Granny to Jiji this volume, that let's just say that alien species did, in fact, try out the spiritual path, and they saw the consequences to it. So let's say, for example, if they had their own version of a Jiji, and that version of a Jiji wiped out a species of aliens on their planet. So this isn't just like shonen talk, like, I'll destroy the world. No, like, someone actually did that with the spiritual powers. So maybe they talked to all the member nations or the member planets and were like, hey, this can never happen again. There's like this off-world, almost kind of like a Viltrumite threat that it can't get off the planet by itself. So the only way for us to contain it is to make sure that the technological advancements don't ever go there, and that thing can never get out. I don't know if you've ever seen the Prometheus movie. It's kind of like a prequel to the Alien series. Long story short, it's just like there's this thing that was somewhere that should not be here because it being here will kill us all.
It does remind me of Hell's Paradise. It's just we're in this set location with a whole bunch of bullshit. Don't let this shit ever get out or make it back. You can't allow that because it's not. I don't know, man. That's.
What'd you think of that?
It kind of just reminds like a real life, like with nuclear bombs and shit. Like, oh, we're gonna make this shit. We're gonna make this, and then other countries are like, oh yeah, word. Oh yeah, we got you too. Yeah, so we're probably gonna end up seeing other alien species try it, or at least 1 or 2 civilizations try it. Who knows? I mean, technically speaking, it will happen because, I mean, episode 1, we have the Serpians coming here to try to take bananas. So one of them is going to be successful in some kind of way with something like that, where they're going to bring it back, and we're going to see them way later in the series come back with this new spirit stuff, and they're going to try to go beyond regular aliens and us with our ghosts and human hybrids, and they're going to use tech with the spirits at the same time, and that's going to be some bullshit.
So another question, based on the actions of the Serpoians, do you think they have or have not been successful in the past?
Absolutely not successful.
Really? Not once?
I mean, because, like, they seem rather
inept,
like confused as to why, like, how the hell did you do that? You jumping out of phones? It wasn't like, oh, they're doing this now. It was more like, oh, these people can do this. What the hell is that? And then they just kind of fucked off. They came back.
The reason why I asked that question is because, like, what's so special about Okarun? Or Okarun and Momo for their bananas? Like, why are you targeting these kids? You do know there's, like, so many other humans on the planet? Like, why'd they come back to the same high school? Why'd they hire a gig worker and go back to the same location? That seems to imply that, like, Okarun specifically is more...
I think
notable?
Now.
So you think they came back a second time instead of going somewhere else because of his Turbo Granny powers?
Yeah, because it was like, what the fuck? How are you doing this? Oh, yeah, we got to, if we can, we got to come back and get that. Because first they ran to Momo, which we think that Momo is an alien. That's another thing, too. So whatever humanity did in the past, that was like taboo or something, a broken a promise, how did Momo get here? Like, how did she... Did maybe other alien species, like, did her people feel bad for humanity that we're, like, so shut off, like we're put in the corner, so they came here to try to, like, you know, be civil with us and create something, and then something happened where they might have gotten killed, and then it proved the rest of the aliens, oh yeah, see, that's what happens when you come here. You're gonna get fucked up by these human yokai things, and then they left this baby here, and here she is.
Shout out to Men in Black 2, I believe, if memory serves, with the princess from another galaxy. Maybe that was Men in Black 1, now that I think about it. But anyway, with her sort of being maybe like a refugee of a species from another world. So let's just say they had a Jiji. It was killing everyone. They sent out kind of like a Superman type of like pod. And then this baby made it to Earth, and that's Momo. Maybe they had, I don't know, an agreement to give the child back, and that was the promise that was broken because Momo's still here.
Makes you know, the Doria really is her grandmother. I mean, they do look similar. Like, the more I look at them, I'm like, I don't know. That's
sometimes
just, like,
yes, other times I'm just like, no, you are not related.
Yeah, it's kind of, I go back and forth a lot with that. Okay, because I know we kind of already accepted, oh yeah, she's an alien. But say if she was an alien.
Was or
how
was
is she
not?
able to, was not, like, she is an alien. She's actually, how do you think, why does she have psychic abilities and grandma doesn't, or at least not, like, why?
Do you think Momo could have an inherent yokai spirit, much like this kid did?
Maybe.
She just doesn't know it.
Yeah. They talk about
That's
the
really
chocolate.
the only thing I can think of.
I still don't understand. Grandma is confusing me so much because back in the day, she was telling her about the chakra thing. And then fast forward now, she doesn't seem like she does none of that kind of. It's like she talks as if like, oh yeah, just keep doing that. I think you'll get better, because she doesn't know like how to teach her, because it's not something that she knows how to do. But it seems like it's kind of the same. Like, is it two different things at once? Like the chakra thing isn't necessarily the same thing as her psychic abilities. It's more so just like it amplifies it, or I'm still kind of confused about that.
Well, and not only that, like the origin of it, or like how it works from a technical standpoint, but also she seemed to be at the highest level of proficiency, or the highest power level initially, and she hasn't gotten back to that. She's been in some perilous situations. Like, I would argue the bathhouse scene from just a couple chapters ago, like that's about the same level of like awaken your powers again.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe Turbo Granny was just watering this seed inside of Momo because she of her lineage. So if she was an alien, and
or maybe she's just half ass, like she's half human, half whatever else. So like grandma,
and it doesn't
for her dad
manifest a lot of times.
I don't know why I never thought of that. Maybe son-in-law or daughter-in-law is the alien. And then maybe.
Well, another thing to remember with the gig worker is that there are galactic wars.
Yes.
So they could have left her there, went back to the war.
Yeah. I got to see what's the origins. Who were the first humans that started this bullshit? Because after seeing what just happened to this kid here, just think about the fact, like just the mass amounts of people that was sacrificed or whatever to create this bullshit here.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Volume 5. It's the first one that we've read, and we got how many more volumes are there right now? Or it's the recent
there's
one?
There's at least like 16 or 17. I think that have been released. So pretty much, if I looked at it correctly, about 9 chapters per volume. It was about the same as Undead Unluck when we started. So it had about 21 volumes of content, and then just depending on how quickly we catch up, we might have like 23 by the end. But lots of content.
Okay. We don't know jack shit. Like I'm still like put it like this. And Undead Unluck, we were always confused about characters, but a lot of the theories that we came up with were like it was easy to build on those. In this series, it's kind of like everything that we said right now could be wrong.
Absolutely.
For the most part. For Undead, I feel like things were like, it's theirs. Like, you're close. You're close. Not quite, but you're close. Here, all this shit can just be wrong. Completely wrong.
Yeah. Wonderful volume.
Yeah.
So much room to speculate. Kind of going along with your point about Undead Unluck, I feel like the guardrails were more narrow for Undead Unluck, but that also helped in a certain way because then we could be more specific with how we theorize or where to think about our theories.
See how this is all over the place? Like, everything we were just talking about for like the past 20 minutes wasn't even about this. Like, really.
It was not.
But
it was not.
It is. It is what it is. Yeah, Jiji, so he's stopping the snake, and then it's GG's.
All right, guys, I just saw my internet kind of flicker.
I saw that.
So we're gonna wrap it up here.
Wrap it up right
before unceremoniously I get wrapped up. Thank you everyone who watched today. Thank you if you're watching in post all the way up to this 2.25 live stream. We had a ton of fun tonight. We're gonna try to do 1 or 2 a week, depending on my schedules. I do have surgery in a couple of weeks, so I will have a lot more time to live stream and less time to edit because I'm gonna be down to one arm. But anything else you want to say about this volume or just Dandadan in general before we get out of here?
Well, I gotta stop Jiji after this. Gotta stop him. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop him. But Squad, I can't wait for that Squad flick, man. I can't wait for that chapter. Wherever that chapter, I can't wait for that one.
I'm so excited. Squad shot.
I still don't remember the other people in the group other than the one kid. The bigger kid. That's the only one. That's the only other character that I think we both seen.
Yeah.
The other ones, I have no clue what. I don't remember what. I have no clue.
There is
6 people.
One character specifically that I cannot wait to meet, and I know sort of who she is. I'm just so excited. That's all I'll say.
Okay. And once again, another thing, whatever, like, if somehow all these cursed people have different situations, that's crazy. That's crazy good writing. You would think there had to be some overlap somewhere, but there might not be. So, who knows? But yeah, so we're getting off here, man. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Leonson. Obviously, Sherm, our boy. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Sue Wayne Hutchinson. Thank you guys for coming. A lot of you guys are new, or at least I haven't seen you guys too often, so we appreciate it.
Yeah, we will be back probably this time next week as well for Volume 6. About Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, maybe an hour plus or minus, but generally speaking, every Thursday from here on out. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got Haikyuu reactions. We're finishing up Squid Game. We got Dandadan, obviously, every week. Undead Unluck until the end. We are going to have Sakamoto Days here in about a week and a half. And then in addition to that, we're catching up on the backlog finally. So we're going to have Pluto reactions, One Piece live action, Avatar live action. What else we got in the backlog? We're pretty much done. I think those are the 3 main ones.
Yeah. But you guys know the drill, man. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video or stream. And
peace.